Millions of families across the country will stop receiving child tax credit payments this weekend.
The Senate pushed 3.7 million children into poverty in 2022 by letting a powerful program expire. In the middle of the pandemic, our government launched an experiment to get people out of poverty.
It's our giant step toward ending child poverty in America.
With clear results, the experiment was called, wait for it, giving people money. But this wasn't like stimulus checks. This money only went to the vast majority of parents of young children, getting them payments of $250 or $300 per child per month, depending on the kid's age. So what did this experiment show us? Let's look at the data. Before the experiment, nearly 1 out of every 6 children under 5 was growing up in poverty. Once we started giving people money, child poverty dropped by roughly a third. The number of households with kids that didn't have enough to eat also fell by about a third. Now here's where things get interesting. The government has actually been giving out these payments for years. It's called the
Child Tax Credit.
The Child Tax Credit.
The child tax credit.
Congress decided to temporarily expand it in 2021, sending more money, making it monthly, and a lot of other rule changes that included Black and Latinx kids who were previously left out simply because their parents were too low income to qualify.
Let us mark this day as the day the American family got so much stronger.
So remember how I said that this was temporary? The experiment ended at the end of 2021, and predictably, the rate of child poverty went back up. So what's the catch? Did families stop working? Nope. Researchers found that employment among lower income families actually increased, despite claims that it would disincentivize work. What about inflation? While this is a lot of money, it's not enough to cause inflationary pressure. If it's that simple, why isn't this a permanent thing? Well, House Democrats voted to extend the program as part of the Build Back Better bill, but it died in the Senate because not a single Republican, nor Joe Manchin, would support it, despite its clear success. If we want to keep the child tax credit fair for the kids who need it the most, we need to make it permanent. Ask your representative if you can count on them to pass the expanded child tax credit. Ask them if they want millions of kids to go to bed hungry, or if they want their parents to raise their children with less stress. This 6-month trial of what was basically a guaranteed income for kids proved that giving people money every month works.